So this is the Brookefield Viscometer. This is a electronic device which calculates viscosity. It uses these tools. It is a disc with different diameters and height. These are called spindles. It has different numbers for identification. They in our department the numbers vary from 61 to 63. So this is the it is written on the spindle. So this is the 63 spindle, and this is the 62, and this is the 61 spindle. And now we are going to use the 62 spindle for our experiment. So
before we connect the experiment,
wait.
we need to make sure the spirit of the Brookefield Viscometer is leveled properly. For that, you can see there are two screws here, each one for level. So there you can see there is a spirit leveler here. So we need to make sure it is right in the middle, like that. And when you tight it, and then we need to use the other screw to bring it down. Before that, we need to connect the spindle. Like that. And then use the screw to bring the Brookefield Viscometer until level shown here. You can switch on the viscometer. Yeah. So to conduct the experiment in a more dependable kind of way, we need to make sure that the torque, there are some parameters which appear in the viscometer which we require to find the viscosity ourselves. It shows the viscosity itself, but our aim of the experiment is to make sure the viscosity that the Brookefield shows and that we obtain due to calculations are almost same. So the things that we can acquire from this viscometer is the RPM, which we can control with this button, like that, and the spindle rate. Since we are using 62 spindle that we have just attached right now, we'll put it to 62, like that, and put it to 30 RPM and switch on the motor. We can observe that the spindle slowly rotates, like that, and the viscometer shows the viscosity value, which is 0.12 pascals or 1.2 poise. To make sure you have the accurate version of the viscosity, you have to make sure that the torque percentage is greater than 11%. In this case, we have 11.7, which is good enough. So to get this, we can, if in case it is below 11 point something, you have to increase the speed. So switch it off first, increase the speed, and switch on the motor. So the torque percentage now is 23%, and the viscosity remains same. It doesn't change with respect to the torque. So we take different RPMs, different torque rates in the tabular column with the same viscosity value. Calculate the experimental viscosity values using the formulas given in the lab manual and see if it matches with the current viscosity. This is a Brookefield Viscometer experiment. Thank you.
Thank you. So we can conduct this experiment with different spindles and different torque levels above 11%, and also with different RPMs, and hence after the calculation we get the same values of the viscosity.